Let's go. I can't lose. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's get ready. Cause we on the run. Come on. Let's get ready. There's no way you can stop us. Fall back, man. I'm a monster. Let's get ready. I ain't trying to lose. No matter what side I choose. Let's get ready. It's only 1 second back. No OT, no shutdown. Let's get ready. I ain't trying to lose, man.
You're looking at downtown Indianapolis, Indiana. It is a city known for speed and power, and a different kind being exhibited tonight, mixed martial arts style. It is NABC Extreme Fighting Championship action here on HDNet. Hello, everyone. Kenny Rice along with the gold medalist Jeff Blatnick. Welcome to Friday Fight Night, the first time we've had MMA action here on HDNet from the Circle City. Not only that, we're going to have a championship to be decided between a pair of collegians who are 145 pounds each. Nick Hobbs going against Corey Mahon. Both these guys very talented, both very young though.
Yeah, they are, and I think they're very evenly matched. Hobbs has an extensive wrestling background. He's a psychology major. He likes to go for his opponent's throat as well, Kenny. He loves chokes, his power knockout strike, a right hook, and he says that MMA gives him the quote-unquote change to a Ford law school. On the other hand, Mahon has an extensive judo background. He is a philosophy and religion major. He likes to go for his opponent's Achilles heel with leg locks. His power strike, a high right kick, and he will attend officers training school for the Marines when he's finished here.
Combined, they have 11 pro fights. For Hobbs, this will be just his 3rd pro fight, but he has a shot at a title. We have certainly, Jeff, seen a few barroom brawls. We're actually going to see a brawl in a barroom tonight. We are in the 8-Second Saloon, a very cozy, very interesting, I think a very entertaining setting for tonight.
Oh, without question. It's very intimate. The crowd is very close to the cage. These are passionate fans. They like to see fighters go at it. And quite frankly, some of these fighters, they have a lot at stake in these championships.
Well,
you're watching Friday Fight Night on HDNet.
welcome back to Indianapolis. Not quite the Brickyard, but a lovely setting here in downtown Indianapolis. You're looking at the White River Canal here in the Circle City, where the action's taking place in the hexagon of the 8-Second Saloon, just north of that location. And coming up, the NABC 145-pound title on the line between Nick Hobbs and Corey Mahon. With more on that, let's go to Ron.
Thanks, Kenny. Corey Mahon and Nick Hobbs are two of the sport's rising superstars, but they're also two of the most intelligent fighters you'll meet. And with the NABC 145-pound title on the line tonight, they don't have to go to law school to understand they have a huge opportunity in front of them. But law school is exactly where both of these guys want to go.
Fighting in the cage, there's not a lot that can compare to that.
I'll just see it as a competition.
The training is intense, the competition is intense.
I just like to get in there and battle it out one-on-one.
After living through that, it's hard to have anything compared to it.
It's basically like wrestling for me, except I get to throw some punches.
They may only weigh 145 pounds, but don't let their size fool you. Nick Hobbs and Corey Mahon know how to put on a show.
My fighting style is basically exciting. I try to keep the pace fast, and there's never a dull moment. Traditionally, I'm ground and pound, but for the last 2 years I've been doing this. I've been working on my stand-up, so that's constantly improving.
My takedowns are pretty good, obviously wrestling, and my boxing's coming along quite a ways from when I started. I'm pretty good on my feet now.
Hobbs has only 2 professional MMA bouts, both wins. But that doesn't mean he's new to competition.
I had a real solid amateur wrestling background. I had over 150 wins in high school. I was a state runner-up, 3-time state placer, and just got into boxing to learn about it. And then the guys at the gym talked me into learning some jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, and I thought I'd try my hand at some fighting.
With an 8-1 record, experience is on Mahon's side. But that doesn't mean he will underestimate the ground expert Hobbs.
From what I've seen, he's a phenomenal wrestler, so that means that he's also going to have great conditioning and he's going to be really strong, both mentally and physically. But I'm a more well-rounded fighter than he is. I see this ending in the first round, probably by submission. He's a good wrestler, and you can't ignore that. He's going to get the takedown, and after that, I'm going to armbar him.
I really just want to hit him. I can box. I can stand with anybody who wants to stand. I can take him down. I feel like I can stop anybody else's takedown. And I'm pretty good with submissions, but personally, I'd rather just pound him out.
I'm going to pepper him standing up. He's going to take me down, and I'm going to armbar him. He's tough, so I might have to break it.
If he wants to stand, I'll stand. If he attempts to take down, I'm going to make sure I finish and get on top. I feel pretty good on top and try and pound it out.
Both fighters have bright MMA futures ahead of them, but they have more lofty aspirations than just tap-outs and submissions.
I did not wrestle in college. I passed up some scholarship opportunities, just wanted to go and study hard.
I'm currently a student at Franklin College. I'm majoring in philosophy and religious studies, and I'm hoping to become a lawyer.
I graduated with a degree in psychology from IU, and I plan on going back to IU, Bloomington, for law school.
Kenny, someone's going to leave the cage victorious tonight, but with both guys working on law degrees, they may meet again in a courtroom for a rematch.
You're watching Friday Fight Night on HDNet.
For your next bout of the evening, please welcome Nick Hobbs.
And we get ready now for the NABC 145-pound title bout. Making his way to the ring now from Beech Grove, Indiana, the 23-year-old Nick Hobbs, a record of 2-0.
Wrestled, was a state runner-up at 130 pounds, played football, psychology major at Indiana University. Strong right hook, and his favorite submission, the rear naked choke.
And his opponent, please welcome Corey Mahon.
Now I gotta show you how to West is one with the lead in my pencil, not a gun. Now I gotta show you how to West is one and my deadly.
Here is Corey Mahon, 20 years old, from Columbus, Indiana, fights now out of Indianapolis, an 8-1 record.
A student at Franklin College, majoring in philosophy and religious studies. Don't let that fool you. 2 years of boxing, Muay Thai, strong right high kick, and he loves the leg locks down on the ground.
Now I gotta show you how to West is one with the lead in my pencil, not a gun. Now I gotta show you how to West is one and my deadly weapon is a tongue. Now I gotta show you how to West is one. My vocab second to none. Now I gotta show you how to West is one.
And we take a look now at the tail of the tape. These 145-pounders fighting for a title, a pair of guys in their 20s, both in college still, as Jeff talked about earlier. And what looks like a very evenly matched fight coming into this, even though obviously the experience edge at 8-1, 8-1 goes to Corey Mahon.
Your next bout of the evening will be 3 5-minute rounds in the LFC flyweight division. This fight is for the NABC flyweight title. Fighting first out of the black corner, he is a freestyle fighter, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing in at 145 pounds, carrying a professional mixed martial arts record of 2 wins and no losses. From Beech Grove, Indiana, give it up for Nick Hobbs.